So we got a 2006 ML500 here, and customer brought in 2 keys, wants them programmed to the Mercedes. So we're gonna go over that. So you gotta make sure you have your Pro Pad, and you're gonna need your Cam 100 as well to do this. So we'll go Benz, infrared key system, key programming, add key. So it's going to give you a list of instructions. You're going to obtain the electronic ignition switch information, obtain the password from the key, generate the file, write the data to the new key, and so on. You do have to make sure your internet connection is really good through this whole process, because if you have any internet issues, it will fail. Insert the KC5, connect KC501, insert the original key into the infrared key slot on the KC501, so we're going to do that. And hit OK. Okay, sometimes it fails. We're just going to try inserting the key the other way around. We'll try again. Alright, here we go. So connect the KC501, insert the original key into the EIS now. Wait for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remove. Then hit OK. And let's select our communication method. So we're going to do it via OBD. And we'll automatically identify. Alright, so there we go. So let's see what key slots we got available here. So key 1's used, key 2's used, but then 3 and all the way down is unused. It's good to pick a number that's like 6, 7, or 8, because if the guy ever got keys to the dealership, they're just going to use key number 3. So we'll use key number 6 and 7, because we got 2 keys to do. Alright, so insert the same original key into the lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remove. Alright, so it's important to remember that during this process, when we have the key inserted and waiting for 30 seconds, the car can be started normally after inserting the, if it doesn't get started normally after inserting the key afterwards, sometimes you have to remove it and insert it a few times. So that's normal. If that happens, don't panic. Just stick it in, pull it out a couple times, and then the car will start. Alright, so let's put this in the KC501, put it the same way that it worked the first time. So it was working that way, and here we go. Alright, so now it's going to read a whole bunch of data from the key. This process can take a while, so we'll come back when the process is completed. So I just wanted to show you this really quickly. So it does have to collect 10 sets of data. So it's going to show collecting data 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, so on. And like I said, the process takes a while. You'll know it's working because the light on the KC500 will be blinking rapidly, green and red. So as long as that's happening, then you know that you're communicating, and you just gotta wait for this to do its thing. Now you will see it kind of go backwards sometimes. Don't worry, that's totally normal. It just does that while it's communicating all the data. But alright, we'll talk to you again once this is on step 10. Okay, so that was actually really quick, way quicker than usual. But anyways, there's your password there. I do like to take a picture of it just to be on the safe side. So we'll do that. Okay, so we got our password, and we can start programming the keys. Okay, so the data collection is complete. So we're going to insert the original key back into the electronic ignition switch, and do not turn the ignition on. We're going to wait for 30 seconds, then we're going to pull it out and reinsert it. So here we go. Okay, so that should be 30 seconds. We'll pull it out, reinsert it, and hit OK.
Mattresses with 0% interest. Some exclusions apply. OAC taxes.
Okay, so we're going to pick location number 6 here. And this is not a smart key, so it's going to be 51. If it was a smart key, which means a proximity, you'd do 21. So we'll go okay. Alright, we'll write the file to the new key. Okay, so as you can see, currently both these keys do not work. Locks are not cycling at all. So we're going to insert one of the new keys into the infrared key slot here, and do it the same way as you did the other key. So that direction there was what worked for us. So we'll hit OK. This is normal. Sometimes it does do this, so we'll disconnect the power and we'll try again. Write data failure. Okay, let's try again. Let's try putting the key in a different way this time. There we go, write successful. So that time it worked that way. So you kind of just got to mess around with it a little bit. So we'll hit OK. Operation complete. So now we use the new one to start the car. Alright, there we go. That was weird. It didn't work right away. It's working now though, so that's good. We'll pull it out, check the buttons. Yeah. This is what happens when you get customer supplied keys. Sometimes they do not work the way they're supposed to. Which in this case, this one is not working. So it does start the car, but the remote function doesn't work. So I'll let the customer know. Maybe we'll get them one of the proper keys, but that is the process for programming a Mercedes key. Obviously in this case, like I said, the remote doesn't work because it was customer supplied and it was from Amazon. So it's not going to be the best quality. So I just wanted to show you guys one more thing before we end this video. So I did program the customer's second key. This one also the buttons still don't work. I think the frequency is weird because I checked the frequency on it is the same one. It's 315 megahertz, same as this one. But it keeps switching between FSK and ASK, and I think it's just a poorly made remote. But anyways, just to show you how what's going to look like now that the keys are added, we'll go back into add key. Okay, so now we can see on here, before it was just 1 and 2 were used, but now we have 6 and 7 are also used. So the keys are in there, but like I said, the remotes don't work. We'll probably get this customer some remotes from our supply if he wants them, and then we'll get him a key that has that not only starts the car, but the remotes also work too if he's interested. So I'll just show you guys this. So this is his original remote here, and we're scanning the frequency on it, and it's 315 FSK very consistently. And we get one of his remotes that he brought us, and when you scan that one, it's clearly ASK. It says FSK very briefly, but that's why this remote is not working. But it is still starting, is because the frequency is wrong.